All right, everybody. Hi there and welcome. I was just grabbing my stream snacks. Yay, stream snacks. Wait, who's this? Richie Mott. Richie Mott. Hi, Richie. Richie is hosting me. Awesome. Thank you, Richie. So I am here ready to at least hopefully get started with Animal Crossing. I gotta dock my Switch. So we'll see what happens. Now, for anybody who is unfamiliar, over this past weekend I was trying to play Origami King on Saturday, and yeah, hang on one second. So first, hi Tiny, hope that you're good. So on Saturday I had a bit of an accident with my poor little Switch, wherein it got some water spilled onto it, and I thought I got it all. I thought I had cleaned it all out and off and all this kind of thing. I went to try and play Origami King, and unfortunately it basically crashed like 10 minutes into my playing. So I just sort of left it over the weekend to basically dry out, or hopefully dry out. So I'm hoping that it's okay. You can see I haven't played Animal Crossing all weekend. I haven't even tried. So we'll see. But yeah, it should be fun. Hey, look at Trev and Maitland. Hello to both of you. Hope that all is well. I didn't even get to check my Happy Home Academy. But Leopold sent me. Ah, Leopold got me a gift in exchange for his gift. And I got my awesome Flickbug. So, like I said, I'm hoping that this will work. And it will stay like nice and happy. But we shall see. Who is that? Alyssa, something like that. Hi, welcome. I agree. Celery on a green screen is awesomely hilarious. See? Tasty. But I need a stream snack. So, what am I supposed to do? Look at all my flowers propagating. A bunch of nerds. That's right, I call my flowers nerds. So yeah, Matter, I'm hoping that it's fixed. It seems like it's okay. After basically sucking out the water from the stupid headphone jack and everything, I just left it to dry. I actually ran down the battery deliberately. I killed off the battery and just let it sit for like 24 hours straight, hoping that it would basically be okay over the weekend. And it seems like it's all right. I was playing yesterday. I was playing Super Smash Brothers, and it seemed all right. So I have not really had it in the dock other than charging it. And so charging it worked. I did play a little bit on my monitor and things, so it seemed okay. So we'll see. Oh my god, everybody's here. It is like the Alyssa, and it's also Escape Artist, and everybody. It's very exciting. Look, there's Leopold. So, I am super excited because I have finally reached a point in this game that I have been looking for like forever. Oh! Yay! Rev gifted a sub to Alyssa. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. Yay! And look, Tiny Humans Online. What a nerd. Oh. Alright, okay. Look, this is Dina. She's adorable. She calls me Dr. Bunny because I eat celery. Wish I could have smashed with you. Bro, I don't know how that sounds. That said, I would be happy to play online with you, but just know that I suck. I am really, really bad. I am basically the worst. Green and white checkered pattern on an apron. You're doing the thing where you think everyone is you. Oh, come on, that's funny. That is just like straight funny right there. It's pretty awesome. I like it anyway. This is my fancy outfit. Yeah, you get to watch commercial free, and I don't remember how much I get. It's something like 50 cents or something like that. I don't remember how often Twitch pays out. Basically, I have the Amazon Associate thing, and then I also have the Twitch thing, and the Google Ads thing, and all of those. Well, no, the Amazon one doesn't. I think that pays out every quarter regardless. But the other ones, they only pay out after I get like $100, I think. So I get paid from them like once every 4 months or something. It's yeah, it's not great. Yum. But let's see what else I need. I got some steel-toed boots. Yes. You have a handicap system? What is your handicap system? Do you break all of your fingers so that I have a semblance of a chance? Because that might work. I'm just saying. That's why I got this for the grunge look, if anybody was wondering. I really like these kimonos. They're very pretty. Look at me. Look at how freaking dashing I am. I am a classy motherfudger. Yes, give me that kimono. But I hope that everybody's doing well. Did everybody have at least a halfway decent weekend and a good Monday? My Monday was pretty brutal. I ended up waking up much later than I wanted to. I didn't have time to work out, so it kind of sucked. It's kind of frustrating because I what's it called? I really detest working out, but even though I hate it so much, I still know that I have to do it. God dang it! Time for squats. I hate you. All right, munch on my shower here first. Oh, blackboard. Oh. That is not a blackboard. I will buy the TV though. I was so excited. I thought it was a blackboard that I could use for my thing. I will take the judge's bell though. Okay. Here, let's do some squats here. Ready? Okay. Right. Now remember, kids, whenever you're doing your squats, you always want to make sure that you keep your back straight and you move your hips back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, fine. 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I hope that you don't actually have the COVIDs there, Rev. That would suck. That would be just the worst. Hopefully everybody's all okay. Bug off! You guys, the bug off! One-legged squats. Lift with your back in a twisting, jerking motion. As is traditional in the city of Philadelphia. So, for anybody who doesn't know him, this is Doc, and he is the most awesomest villager because he is a lazy computer programmer wannabe. And that is just the coolest thing ever. I'm excited that I got kicks here. That's pretty cool. I can get ballet slippers and platform shoes. Yo, I gotta get me some clogs. I mean, that's definitely true, Rev. Like, I mean, if you're gonna pick COVID symptoms to have, then, you know, stick with the mild, what's it called? The mild cough. Really, with the karaoke time? Okay. So, does this mean that you want to hear the whole song? Or, I don't remember what I actually said for the thing. I don't think I said that it's the whole song. That's right, I did not start the fire. This is... Alright, so, I'm going to take some water first. Alright. This is where the intro music goes, normally. Here, we'll talk to Naomi first. New nickname? Better than Dr. Bunny? F that. No. There's no such thing. Alright. Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Whitman, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker Television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe. Rosenberg's H-Bomb, Sugar Ray, Panmunjom, Brando, The King and I, and The Catcher in the Rye, Eisenhower vaccine, England's got a new queen, Marciana, Liberace, Satiana, goodbye. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. Oh, we didn't start the fire, no, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Joseph Stalin, Malenkov, Nasser and Prokofiev, Rockefeller, Campanella, Communist Bloc, Roy Khan, Rumperon, Tuskegee, Akron, Dien Bien Phu, Falls, Rock around the clock. Einstein, James Dean, Brooklyn's got a winning team, Davy Crockett, Peter Pan, Elvis Presley, Disneyland, Bardo, Budapest, Alabama, Khrushchev, Princess Grace, Peyton Grace, Trouble in the Suez. Didn't start the fire. And it keeps going from there, but I'm tired now. And I have to respond to stuff. Aw, man, all my money trees! No! This is what happens when you don't log on for like 4 days. You lose all your money trees. Mm. 50 memes the song. Basically. Only 50s kids will remember. So the money trees, I can actually show you, Alyssa, because I haven't gotten mine for the day, but essentially you'll see a shiny spot on your island once a day, and you can bury money in it. And when you bury it, then you'll get a money tree out of it. After I bury them, then I'll dig up the tree and I move them to that spot so that I remember where they all are. Mm. 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 Yum. I think that's a rainbow stag. Yeah, it's you. I mean, you can obviously do that. You can just grab the bells, but you'll get much more for your investment if you drop some in. So the ideal amount to drop is 10,000. Because you're always guaranteed to get 10,000. The way it works is that I think it's like from 100 to 1,000, and then from 1,000 to 10,000, or 10,000 to 99,000. then everything can go down to the next one, or down to the lowest level potentially. So basically, from 10,000 to 99,000, you are guaranteed to get 10,000, but you have like X amount of chance to get whatever it is that you buried if you buried more than that. So if you bury 99,000, you have some chance of getting 99,000 in 3 bags. But you have a much greater chance of just ending up with 3 10,000 bell bags. So it's much more valuable statistically to just bury 10,000 because you're guaranteed to get a 20,000 overall return on your investment. So yeah. Yeah, EA is correct. It triples. You get 3 bags. So you'll see when I go over and harvest my money tree. I'm just trying to find my thing. So one thing I'm super excited about is that late last week, I finally achieved one of my main goals for this game, which is getting all of the hybrid flowers. I have gotten every single one of them, and I am so excited. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to change up how my Western Gardens are. So my Western Gardens are where I was doing my crosses, and since I'm done with getting all the hybrids now, I'm going to change up all of that, and I'm also going to change up the area that's up on the top where my character is facing. I'm going to change that up as well to get some new and different things going on. So I'm super excited. I'll show you in a little bit. But yeah, effectively just bury 10k, and you'll get the biggest return, like the biggest total overall return. That is a huge fish. I'm gonna catch it. Come on, fishy. Get him. Yeah, big fish. Yeah, big fish. I was so excited because I caught a sunfish the other day, and I also caught a Napoleon fish. So the sunfish is one that's like, it basically just looks like a giant body. It doesn't even look like it has fins. It just looks like a huge torso. So if you guys watch my Link's Awakening thing, it looks like Mambo of Mambo's Mambo fame. It looks like him. So see, these are the black cosmos and the blue roses. Boosh! Those were the ones that I had been waiting on for weeks. Literally weeks waiting on those stupid things. And I finally got them. I am so stoked. So now I'll just be able to propagate everything as much as I want. Because genetics, biznitches. Yum. Pizza? I want pizza. No fair. How come you guys get pizza and I don't? Oh, they're chatting. I'm going to see what Blue Bear and Doc are talking about. No, they stopped chatting. I'll still talk to Blue Bear. Blue Bear's crazy. This is my local junkie. I was there to hang out with you, Blue Bear. Finally, found it. The deal was going down. Probably, yeah. They're like, Narc! Narc! Alright. So I dug up 1,000 bells. We have this nice shiny golden hole. And what we can do is, again, you can bury as much as you want, up to 99,000, but 10k is going to get the, it's going to give you the best return. So we go ahead and bury it, and it gives us a little sapling look, and then we just got to dig it up, and this will give us in our inventory the nursery money tree. So this you can plant wherever you want, and it'll grow into the money tree. And that's why, for me personally, I just have it like off in the corner of one of my island, off in the corner of my island. so that I can just keep track of them a little bit more easily. And Tiny's gates open to friends. That's fun. So I believe that it is 4 days. That's why I've got 4 of these. No. So that means it's... Let me think here. Yeah, it's 4 days. And that's why I've got 4. So here I like to do it like this. Is that the one? No. This is backwards. I need to do this one first. So you see, each of these bags is 10,000 bells. Because I bury 10,000 every time. But yeah, I think all trees mature in 4 days. It doesn't matter what type it is. But now I can just go in here, bury my nursery money tree, bam, and there we go. And after all this, I'll have the look of cell bars. That's the idea. Because that's how I roll. Yum. Yeah, like I said, I'm like 90% sure it's 4 days, and that's why I've got 4 of them, because that way every day, the idea is that I'll have a new one every day that I have to harvest. So yeah, that's how I personally do it, like that. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's 3 days after planting. Okay, so day 1 and then 2, 3, 4 for it to mature. That's the idea. Ah! Mosquito. This is my outdoor game area. I'm basically trying to recreate Coney Island. So does anybody have any fun plans for the week at all? I know I have none, because I'm going to be working a lot. It's going to be a brutal few weeks for me. It's going to be tough. This is Zucker. Zucker is one of my favorite characters. You're making the computer work for me? Oh my god. We had the best meeting moment today. So part of the work that I'm doing is working with data that is produced by robots. I know, it's super cool, right? And essentially the people who run the robot were essentially like, yeah, you know, the robot's not super reliable. And we're just like, what? It's a robot. It's supposed to do the same thing every time. That is literally what it is made for. But yeah, the idea is that we're trying to make consistent pipelines for some of our stuff. So the problem is it's difficult to be consistent if your data generators, i.e. robots in this case, are not consistent. Very aggravating. So one of the neat things that they changed here is that we're now able to do searches for custom designs. Before, you actually had to type in a specific design code, but now we're able to do some searches. They've done some modifications to this, so it's kind of cool. So you can still search by the creator or the design, but you can also list out like a particular name or whatever you want. So it's kind of cool. Makes it a little bit easier for anybody doing the custom design stuff. That reminds me, there was a post I saw online a few days ago that essentially said, that it effectively said, I see all of these people in quarantine writing books, learning new hobbies, learning how to play an instrument, and for me, I can't remember doing anything except playing Animal Crossing. And it's like, yeah, pretty much. It's kind of funny because Animal Crossing, the new game, New Horizons, was literally released at the perfect possible time. And it makes me worried about Nintendo, but I know that they're cool, mostly at least, but it's still kind of scary. But I know they're mostly cool. But it's like, I mean, how perfect is this game to play during a quarantine? Just saying, it's very mysterious. So let's do a couple of quick things. The first thing that we need to do is we need to drop off the thing that I got, the Earth-boring dung beetle model, also known as the Earth-boring dung bee, because, we gotta shorten names. Start another computer. I guarantee you that somebody somewhere has stated that. There is no way that I am original in that joke or thinking whatsoever. See, I have my little collection of all of the different figures that Flick has made, either through himself or through CJ. But that said, yeah, we really don't need more conspiracy theories. We do need to visit Blathers, though, because Blathers is amazing. Fun fact, I was excited because the other day I got the Thinker. Best statue ever. Look at that. So cool. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I absolutely adore the amount of information that this game gives you on real world stuff. Whether it's the fossils or the artwork or the bugs and animals, it is absolutely amazing. And it's relatively unmatched in terms of games where, in this case, it is such a... it is a big part, but it's a relatively small part in an otherwise massive game world that it's more just a fun little add-on type of thing. So I'll give you guys an example of what I'm talking about. So what we can do is we can have Blathers assess my fossils here so that I'll be able to sell them or whatever. I've been selling all of my fossils because all my fossil collection is complete. One thing that really bugged me was that I wasn't able to get information on the fossils from the actual fossil displays. But what you can do is you can go in and you can say, tell me about the Stegotail. And he'll tell you about the Stegosaurus. And so it's kind of cool. Because you can still get some really interesting information about the stuff, even though you can't go up to the actual, you can't go up to the actual display in the museum and learn about it. You can at least still get the info. Same thing about the bugs and the fish. That said, we're going to go and visit the bugs. No, we'll visit the fish later. But the first thing I need to do is go and sell my fossils, and then I need to go see if I can visit Pascal. Get him, Alyssa. Fight the good fight. May the wind has to last. We need to go visit. Yay, Celeste! I'm still kind of sad that I wasn't able to change my my song to Mambo's Mambo, because I really, really wanted to do that, and I couldn't make it work. It was like impossible for me to find good sheet music for it. Very aggravating. Hooray! Now we all get to visit Celeste. Woot! I don't remember when Celeste starts showing up. I want to say it's 7 in the evening. You can also get Spooky Ghost. I think Spooky Ghost shows up starting at 8, if memory serves. No, not that one. Let's see if there's any good special stuff. Mr. KK. Mr. Crowley. Who's my visitor? My visitor was Kix. This game is so cute and adorable and awesome. Alright, I'm gonna run home real quick and drop off some of the stuff from my inventory. I'm almost out of snack, you guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't had dinner yet. I still have to, like, eat. Tiny, you gotta go? Alright. Well, take care. And be good. I prefer my gold one, because it's good for my cosplay of King George. I wish I had perfect pitch. So sad. That would help me figure out Mambo's Mambo. Mambo's Mambo. Sorry. And Maitherwind has new residents? Nice. I need to get some quality amiibos. See, that's what I need. Because that's the thing is, I'm reasonably happy with all of my residents. I think they're all pretty cool. You got Mira? I love Mira. She was one of my starters. She's super cool. But yeah, it's interesting because by and large, at least, I like the folks that I have. There's not there. To be fair, I haven't like looked through the list of the list of villagers to see who or what I would like. Part of the thing is that I do know that they've got the different personalities and stuff, so I know for sure that I've got all of the personalities right now. And the problem there is if I get rid of like a Grumpy, I would need to replace them with a Grumpy type of shtick. Yeah, see, that's what I mean, Rev. It's the same kind of shtick where, like, she's my sisterly, and then I've got, I think Dina is normal. I've got Bones, who is probably my second favorite. And then Zucker and Doc, my absolute favorite, they're all lazy, which probably says something. And then I've got Admiral, who is grumpy. I've got Bud, who is sporty, or jock, whatever the equivalent is. I've got Leopold, who is it smug? Something like that. And then, who else do I have? I don't know how many I've named, but I've got them all. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I'm excited to spend some time reworking my island. I was originally planning on doing it this past weekend, but since my Switch had issues, I wasn't able to do it. I see a fancy looking squirrel who looks like the Flash. Have I met that squirrel? I probably did, and just blocked it out because it's a squirrel. Oh look! It's Rev! Oh, okay, so Rev's here, you guys. You all have to guess what Rev's like cosplay / joke / whatever you want to call it is. I think it's pretty amazing and hilarious and well done personally. So I got a bunch of email alerts. Who is coming to visit? Stella! Incidentally, I really like my new title. I changed my title to Hungry Intellectual, and I find that it suits me nicely. I think it fits very, very well. If anybody was curious. I'm sure you all were. I am very upset these past couple of weeks, though, because there were some issues I had with a shipment that I've been waiting on for literally almost 2 months now. And I'm just like... Basically, FedEx ended up destroying the first one that was sent. So now they have to send a new one. And I'm so mad. Because I really, really need it. Okay, I don't need it. I really want it. Okay, alright. Everybody guess what Rev is. What is Rev's shtick here? So, there you go. There's his thing. So everybody guess what Rev's shtick is. He's wearing a wetsuit, wearing the mask, and just sort of hanging out. I mean, really, that's too much information already. Poor Maethwyn is stuck in her house. Scuba Steve? That could be. But no. I will give you all a hint. It is a musical reference. I already have one of these for a Link cosplay of some sort. I probably do. Sounds like something I'd buy. I know I've got me a Lucha Libre mask. I was wearing it for quite a while. I don't like the Lucha Libre mask because it makes my character's head look really big. I mean, it really does. Gotta raid all the shops real quick. I can buy a bathtub and a toilet? Yo, I can basically outfit a whole bathroom. Almost. Incidentally, if anybody was... I mean that it is true, Rev. You do have to be a fan of the classics, and specifically in this case, classic rock. I know that doesn't exactly help much, but oh, see, look at this. Look at what Methuen did with the entrance to the museum. This is freaking amazing. It looks absolutely incredible. Not to mention having like the filled out bones over here, little dig site with all the cool stuff. It looks really, really amazing. I think anyway. Did you guys hear the theme that she has? I'll see if I can get it to play again. All right, are you guys ready? Dang it, man! I gotta see if I can get Meithuen's island theme to play again because it's really cool. Lunar surface, yes! I got the moon. Gotta talk to somebody new, right? But either way, like this is basically Meithuen's museum area, and it is freaking amazing. I absolutely love it. I'm super jealous because this is really incredible. It's really well done, and it looks really pretty. Also, there's rotten turnips. Oh, for anybody who doesn't know, spoiled turnips. There's a thing that Hellmann's is doing, Hellmann's mayonnaise, where you can actually donate spoiled turnips, and they'll donate like a meal to needy families, or a bunch of meals to needy families, or something along those lines. Hammy! All right, everybody, listen. It's too fast. It's tough to tell. I am not looking buff, Hammy. Don't lie. Hammy's lying, saying that I look buff. I don't look buff. I just look like Danny. Ooh! New squirrel! Okay, everybody listen. Okay, come on. You heard somebody talking about me, Hazel. The fudge. Hazel looks pretty adorable. Oh, this is the Frida Kahlo squirrel. The Frida Kahlo squirrel. Very adorbs. Very, very adorbs. So this must be the resident area. The residents have like a full-fledged smoothie bar, yo. The fudge. That's awesome. This should be Doc's house, which is so cool. See, this is Doc's house. You can see why I love it. Okay, everybody listen. That sort of had it. Sort of. Did you see him call his house the Snack Castle? I'm a fan. Poor Doc. He's so bored. Stupid theme song doesn't play well. I'm gonna go have to talk to the dodos to get the theme song to play reasonably well. There we go. That was good. Okay. Everybody see if you can figure it out. If you can. Again, it's a little bit of an older theme song. I gave away it's a theme song. But it's one that is still really popular. So I imagine that a lot of people will know it pretty well. And Methuen, did you say that you have Raymond? Like the Raymond? Like Raymond the cat that everybody wants? The fudge. You suck at name that tune. That is really freaking cool, Methuen. How did you get Raymond? He has like a legit office as his house. Do 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 do. Right? Like, seriously, what did you have to trade to get Raymond? Because, like, no way. I would do the tune for Rev's thing, but it's really, really difficult because it's like a hard rock song. So it doesn't work super well. Oh my god, look at the little penguin! Oh my god, he's so cute! Buddy? Wait a minute, first off, I'm calling him Rolade. Secondly, is he basically Pauly Shore? Because he seems like Pauly Shore. Buddy? You have Ketchup? I gotta see Ketchup. I want to meet Ketchup. Let me see. Where does Ketchup live? Look at Ketchup! Ketchup is like super adorable. It's a little duck with a tomato for a head. And look, it's Rev! Wait, Rev, I gotta sing your reference. The problem is I only know the first line offhand. Look at how cute Ketchup is! Ketchup is so adorable! I will say that the one weird thing I remember of the lyrics to that particular song is that it involves riding a tiger, which seems, you know, why not? I mean, I'll be Danny Exotic. See, that was actually, it's not even really topical anymore, is it? Because nobody cares about Joe Exotic. It's just like, whatevs. Everybody forgot about him. Marina is crafting. Excuse you! I'm sitting here trying to look up some valuable information. Okay, so Rev, do we need to sing your song? Your reference song? Is that the idea here? Because I'll do it. I suck, but I'll do it. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to match the proper Screech voice, but I'll try it after I get the DIY here. Pansy table? Just such a weird... English is a weird language in how we use and reuse stuff. It's so sweet. That's funny. Okay. So here, let me get into proper character with a little bit of, I don't know, there's no like rock out. Here, intense. I'll be intense. There we go, that'll work. Alright. So, the song is Holy Diver! You've been down too long in the midnight sea! Oh, what's becoming of me? Ride the tiger! Etc., etc. It's Holy Diver by Ronnie James Dio. Because he's a diver with a halo, and so he's holy. Hi. Take that! And that! And one of these! Exactly, EA. Those are indeed the lyrics. Incidentally, net booping is essentially an Olympic sport in Animal Crossing at this point. Ah! Alyssa accidentally talked to the penguin. Doge is demanding food. I mean, it is lunchtime, dinner time, whatever, 8 o'clock. But yeah, if you guys have never heard like classic Ronnie James Dio of the band Dio, then yeah, Holy Diver was probably their most well-known song, I think. I honestly can't think of many others that they did. They did Rainbow in the Dark as well, which was pretty cool. That was a really good song. Yes, he was also a frontman for Black Sabbath, along with, of course, Ozzy was the more famous one. Well, it's just like there's a funny thing too, where if you look at the nobody named this tune yet. We still gotta know. I'll give you guys like until the end of the stream, see if you can guess it. I don't have anything to give you, but you know, whatever. Did I find the TARDIS? I know that you have a TARDIS. I wasn't particularly looking for it though. I gotta head out. I need to try looking for Pascal. But yeah, so back to the funny. I believe it's on Twitter. If you guys look at Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins, they essentially look like evil twins of each other. And it's funny because Peter Gabriel was the original lead singer of Genesis, and then Phil Collins was the lead singer for a while before he went solo. I personally prefer Phil Collins as a solo act. But regardless, he's an incredible percussionist, and that's why he's freaking awesome in my book, personally. But he is also really an impressive singer, honestly, as is Peter Gabriel. But yeah, if you guys have a chance, you can look at them. That is true. Peter Gabriel did do the Salisbury Hill. I mean, that was worthy of like some gangster rap diss tracking right there. It was pretty impressive. But in the end, both Gabriel and Collins ended up doing solo careers, and they were both really successful at their solo careers, or at least reasonably successful. Just like what's his name? I keep wanting to say Steven Tyler, but that's Aerosmith. Is it Steve Perry? The guy from Journey. He ended up going and doing a solo career. He wasn't super successful at it, but he had some really good songs, honestly. I mean, that's just my opinion. Oh, so here's Mira. Mira is super cute. She is absolutely adorable. I really like her. Whee! So I don't have a whole lot of time left before I got to get going. So I'm gonna try to get Pascal to show up. See if I can get a mermaid thing. So Pascal is the weird otter who shows up and tries to take your scallops when you get him. So if you end up grabbing a scallop, then supposedly at least he's supposed to come by and ask you to take it. He also gives you some deep truth, which is why we really want to meet with him, is just to see what his deep truth is for the day. But part of the problem is that scallops, they're not super rare, but they're also not very common. They're kind of middle of the road. And Pascal doesn't always come when you get the first scallop, so it can be really annoying. So I'll try this for maybe about 5 minutes or so, and then what was I going to do? I need to water my flowers, so I might go ahead and do that real quick. But I'm going to spend a decent amount of time this week, or I'm going to try to doing some stuff with my Western Gardens. Also, don't forget, today is the 17th of August, which means that we are halfway through the month, and we are nearly through the entirety of the summer season within Animal Crossing. So if anybody is missing bugs or fish or anything like that, and doesn't want to time travel, I should say, make sure that you get all that stuff done as soon as you can, because we are running low on time to do all that. I, for one, though, am super excited to see what fall looks like. I've seen some videos of it for people like in the southern hemisphere, since they've got the seasons reversed. And then, of course, you can always time travel and find stuff. But I like seeing the new season in an Animal Crossing game is one of the favorite things that I have in playing this series. I've only played a handful of the games, but I truly love seeing how the seasons change. It really is incredible. I know it makes me sound stupid, but I don't care. I know I also promised that we'd go to the museum and look at the fish, but unfortunately we don't have time. I'm just going to do this for a few more minutes. I want to do this because I want to try and share Pascal's deep truth with you guys, because it's the more people who know his deep truth, the better off it is. And essentially we have to sort of guesstimate how much seaweed he's been taking through the day, based off of how outlandish his deep truth is. To be fair, though, we have had, like on my stream, we have had some very legitimately deep philosophical discussions based off of what Pascal says. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say to it. It's a crazy world we live in. Incidentally, I love what the little caption is for the sea pineapples. It says, "Your move, sea pizza." It's pretty funny. See, your move, sea pizzas. It's pretty funny. You got a good Pascal quote? I've had a handful of pretty good ones. The only one I really remember was the apples and oranges one, where he basically says, we always say that you can't compare things like they're apples and oranges, but of course you can compare them. That paraphrases what he had said. That is a good philosophical question, is, do we have an official definition of when pants stop being pants? Oh, I thought that was a scallop, but it's a stupid abalone. Fun fact, when I was in school learning about sea creatures in like middle school biology class, the way that my teacher taught us how to pronounce abalone was with, I want to say it was in The Little Rascals, when one of the characters says, abalone, as a response to something that someone says. At the time, I hadn't seen Little Rascals, so I didn't know the reference. Or whatever the movie was. But, no! It was A Christmas Story. That's what it was. Because they were talking about getting your tongue stuck to a frozen pole. And so there was like, abalone. That doesn't happen. And so that's how we were taught how to pronounce abalone. So it sounds like abalone. Halfway up the calf, is that the official ruling of when? Well, but then what about capris? I mean, some people do say capri pants, but you also do have people who simply say capris. So, I mean, that's a whole other shtick that you got to go through. All right, I'm gonna catch one more thing and then head back to shore because I got to get going. Oh, okay, so capri pants are, well, I mean, what is it? Is it between, but see, that's what I mean. Capris are capris pants? Like, I mean, come on. Ridiculous. Am I wrong in saying that people call them capri pants? Is that not a thing? I could have sworn it was a thing, that people say capri pants. I could very well be wrong because I know... I mean, most of my fashion knowledge comes from The Devil Wears Prada. So... I don't know what that means. Or what that means as far as my knowledge is concerned. But most likely, it's basically not very much. Yeah, see, EA calls them capri pants. I should be in a button down. I'm not gonna dress up for my streams. Ugh. Actually, I think I did that once or twice. I think I did a stream in my suit. I was trying to be fancy for some reason. I don't remember what the occasion was. Maybe I should do something. So, incidentally, on my YouTube channel, I'm really close to getting 5,000 subscribers. So maybe when that happens, I'll have to do some kind of a special. I have no idea what I do. I don't know anybody in any real industry who would be interesting to talk to or any prizes to give out.
Look at Bones! He's sitting by the side, he's eating his ice cream, he's so cute! Hi, Bones! So cute!
He's so adorable! I love Bones. Okay. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to sign off. I have to head out and go eat some food because I am super hungry. But thanks to everybody for stopping by. As always, it's great to see you all. I'm very excited. Again, it seems like my Switch is working well again, so hopefully it will continue to do so. And that means that on Saturday I'll be able to play some more Origami King. Since I was actually given it, so that's very exciting. Played through a little bit, and hopefully we'll get a little bit further into it. One of my favorite game series of all time, the Paper Mario series. But you all take care of yourselves, have a good time, stay safe, be well, have an awesome week, and hopefully we'll see you all on the Saturday thing.